the heart of a relentless winter, with rain turning into sleet under the weight of a chilling wind, Willy, a man worn down by misfortune and the harshness of the elements, found himself wandering without purpose or shelter. His clothing, threadbare and soaked, clung to him like a second skin against the cold, lifting like a shadowy hand, cleans away the dust of the demons that stir their seatings, and his coat, now worn in the same shade as the earth, close quarters with death only increased the grim emotions of horror that describes pain so distraught. His pain Hawaiian messed one man. Willy's journey was not one of choice, but of necessity, driven by the survival instinct that whispered promises of warmth and respite. As the night deepened, the rain turned into a relentless downpour. His desperation peaked when he stumbled upon an ancient path, barely visible through the mist and darkness. This path led him to a sight that seemed almost unreal. Its old formidable castle, its silhouetted etched against the stormy night sky. The castle, though imposing, appeared abandoned at first glance, with its iron gates rusted and ajar, welcoming him in a twisted sort of way. With no other choice, Willy pushed through the gates, his body shivering uncontrollably. The courtyard was silent, save for the patter of rain and the occasional howl of the wind. Once inside, the castle felt like stepping into another time, where echoes of past grandeur mingled with the cold stone walls. However, it was not abandoned. He soon encountered Mr. Franklin, an 80-year-old retired teacher who lived there with a small community of servants and caretakers. Mr. Franklin, with his gentle demeanor, offered Willy warmth, food, and a place by the fire. The castle, while providing physical shelter, did not quench Willy's growing madness. A madness born from years of neglect, loneliness, and the harshness of life outside. As days turned into nights, the whispers of the castle's history, its tales of fragile mind. One stormy night, his gratitude turned to paranoia, his relief twisted into a dark desire for possession. He began to see the castle's occupants not as benefactors, but as obstacles to his new beginning, his sanctuary. In a fit of madness, he decided that the castle should belong to him alone. One by one, under the veil of the castle's echoing halls, Willy silenced the voices of those who had shown him kindness. The servants, the cook, and finally, Mr. Franklin. Each met their end by Willy's hand, their fates sealed by his descent into insanity. After the last breath of Mr. Franklin left his body, Willy sat on the throne-like chair in the grand hall, the castle now his domain. But the silence that followed was not peaceful, but oppressive. The walls seemed to close in, and the once comforting warmth turned stifling. The castle, instead of being a refuge, became Willy's prison, ruled by him, yet truly ruling him, with its ghosts and the weight of its deeds. Willy lived out his days in the castle, a solitary figure, overlooking the lands from the highest window, his only companions the memories of those he betrayed, and the ever-present storm outside, reflecting the turmoil within. The castle, now his alone, echoed with the emptiness of his soul, a mad king of a desolate kingdom, where the storm never ceased and peace was forever lost.